good fish. Yeah. Mission accomplished. Pretty little bass. Switched up to a little small profile creature bait that I could get kind of semi-weedless. Small profile, better for colder weather. See if we can get another one. I've been throwing the lipped square bill crankbait for a while, thinking that vibration would really trigger a strike, and just I've had pretty much no hits. So that's why I thought maybe a smaller profile, something more finesse, something I can keep in their face longer might do the trick. And it did produce that one, so let's see if we can catch another one. I'm gonna give you guys a little tip about soft plastics. I mean, if I'm talking to people that are pretty experienced with bass fishing, then I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. First of all, this is watermelon red, and you got green with red flakes. That's called watermelon red. That is pretty much a good color no matter where you go. You know, sometimes in clear water you use one color, in dark water you use another color, but watermelon red's a nice neutral. If you look at it against the backdrop of that vegetation, it blends in, and that kind of actually is what you want. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about was hook sets, because this is something that really screws people up when it comes to fishing with soft plastics. Okay, so I'll pop that into a really good spot. Now, the important thing is when you're fishing with soft plastics, keep your rod tip away from your lure. Don't point at your lure, because if you point at your lure and a bass grabs it, you have no slack to give him, and he automatically knows something's wrong and he's gonna let go, and you will miss 90% of the fish. Okay, so what you wanna do is keep your rod tip up at an angle, like a 45 like I got, or to the side, this way or this way, okay? And the reason being, let's say I've got this rod tip at an angle, if I feel a bite, I can drop my rod, and that's gonna give that fish 6 feet of slack line, because when a bass grabs a rubber lure, what he's gonna do, I'll show you here. He's gonna come up, he makes a first grab, and then he makes a second. And that second grab is when the lure goes in there enough to get a good hook set. But you do not want him to feel you on that first grab, so that's why you gotta be able to give him slack. Then you reel down tight. When you feel the weight of the fish a second time, that's when you set the hook. This looks like a good fish. Woo! Yes. I almost didn't get that one. He bit it and swam at me. When they bite it and swim at you, sometimes it's hard to get that hook set. Nice. All right. Seem to have found us a bass pattern here.